why don't we hop on board with either Air or Sealand? They seem to be the big superstars of last match.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'm down.
Yeah.
Hop on board with Sealand.
Okay. I'm expecting a great play by Sealand covering Sniper right now. We'll see what they run.
Alright, we got a little bit for Nick Merckx, Jack.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like the Locusts are actually running 2 digs.
Yeah, this is
one
interesting.
sitting back at Voltok and one sitting bottom mid.
Oh, and you can see the rotations are already happening for MbN. They're making sure that Sealand's about to get crossed really hard right now. Yep, Jack's already here. Sealand needs to be careful.
Jack, no, actually, Jack's kind of trapped in here. Jack can easily get double picked by Manuel and Sealand, which looks like, yeah, Nick Merckx is doubling back to help him right now.
Alright, here we go. MbN is actually just closed in right now. They need to make a push somewhere. They're pushed in by DbF on all sides. Jack's pushing up.
Jack making a reckless play to get a right hand on Sealand, not acquiring that 4 point though. Definitely double.
Oh, and one member of MbN is down. Air is able to pick up J-Merckx, and it is a 4v3 right now.
Very quick, but he does get down. Nick Merckx cleaning up the kill on Air. Yes, Prospect getting a quick snipe on Disaster. Nice headshot, Prospect.
Jack just did a little hit and run on Sealand. Now it's a 3v1. Manuel's gonna go down.
Oh, Sealand just, yeah, there was not much, you know. Oh man, very, very strong plays. You know, we've seen MbN last time we've seen them play Old Town. They ran a 3 up top to snipe, but that was on Locust side, and they did take their top advantage and held down mid, so they couldn't push up.
Yeah. Alright, so, I'm gonna hop on board with Nick. I know people wanted to see Nick next. Yeah, I personally am a fan of Nick, too.
Looks like they're running a mirror strat, actually. A mirror strat. 2 at boom and 2 at mid.
Yeah, we got a 2-2. Nick's
like
getting an aggressive angle in middle, too.
Sealand getting the kill on Prospect, taking a 1v with J-Merckx. Sadly, Sealand loses at boom.
Yeah, and then Jack takes out Air. This is a 2v1 now. Disaster. Oh, Jack needs to be careful because of those instants.
Disaster's gonna nail that. Oh,
wow.
No. Not good for Disaster. Putting himself. Oh!
There it is.
That may have been a clutch.
And
that may have been a clutch.
Jack just had a great movement right there. You see how he dodged that second instant? Like, he really baited Disaster into that. Like, he made Disaster think he was going one way, stopped.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect because Jay, I mean, if Jay hadn't moved up to mid, he wouldn't have gotten that boom cleanup.
Oh, shout out to Affinities in the stream. What's up, my dude? Known him for a long time.
Okay, so we have a 3 push towards snipe on the Locust side.
Here we
Meanwhile,
go.
the Cog are holding back up top, and one from both team at mid.
Alright, Prospect just...
This mid fight, oh man, that mid fight was the start of the play right there.
Yeah, Prospect just not able to get anything going right now. Full red, takes out Sealand.
Oh!
Oh, and there we go. Air gets taken out as well.
Oh man, Prospect looking good with that double kill right there.
Yeah, he is.
Picking up the snipe.
Right as I said, he couldn't get something going.
Exactly. You know Shane, he'll show up for you.
Alright, wow, MbN, yo, it's already 3-0. I feel like...
DbF...
Wow.
DbF totally dominating. MbN. I'm sorry, MbN totally dominating DbF. I'm sorry about that. Wow. This is ridiculous.
So, we do have Boom Round coming up here. We're gonna see how both teams play this out. We have a 2-2 again from both squads. Prospect's going in. Oh, Sealand. Oh my god, Sealand dodges the ink and trucks Prospect.
That's the second time in a row Sealand has gotten Shane at boom shot. Not a very good look for Shane. Sealand getting pushed on his right hand with the boom.
Wow.
Getting the update. Oh man, Sealand cleans up like what, 2-3 kills?
Sealand really just holding it down for his team right there. They would have lost if he didn't hit that roll perfectly.
Oh my god. See, it's just a no-go for Prospect at boom, dude. He can't do anything against him. He's lost. He's 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a 3 snipe. Yeah, alright, so the Digger strat's not... Oh, no, it's a 2-2.
Oh, 2-2, yeah. Looks like the Locusts are going to have to play defensive on the snipe right now. MbN's going to play heavy on snipe.
Yeah, Sealand's able to...
J-Merckx moving up with...
Sorry, go.
Oh, J-Merckx moving up really heavy right there, so Shane got the sniper and they were able to pull out.
Alright, so Sealand has these nades. He's going to be making plays on Nick. Nick needs to be careful of those nades. Disaster is down, though. Sealand cannot get this revive. He's going to have to wait for Disaster to fall back.
Does Sealand have nades?
He has one nade. He has one nade.
He's baiting them. MbN is not that stupid to fall for a bait. So simple as that.
Oh, Nick.
Disaster's pretty safe right now.
Nick. There it is.
Nick in a bad
Beautiful
spot.
nade by
Very
Sealand.
bad spot.
Yeah. It would have been a great spot if Sealand didn't have a nade, but
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You know, Nick Merckx got a little too antsy. The dominance is still in him. You know, he's still red hot with that 3-0
I just want to point out, Jack went up to spawn to grab a smoke, and that way, you know, this way he can, there's a little bit of an advantage. I don't think they realize this.
He can better defend, yeah, he can better defend up top. Boom, he can either plant, or push the 1v, you know. That always works.
Oh, man, he's going in on air right now.
If Jack takes 1v for his team... Oh man, if Jack is successful 1v on his team, which is that would have been a 3v3.
Way too aggressive, way too aggressive by Jack.
Actually, it looks like Prospect and Jay are holding it down at Snipe. Prospect and Jay making a double push towards Manuel, who is ready for them with the Lancer.
Oh, Jay getting a huge kill if he can get out.
Getting a real... Oh no. Very close clutch by Jay. Nice work. DbF, nice work. Oh, shout out to my nigga Screen in the chat. Screenwriter, you know I love you.
Alright.
Stop sending me messages.
So, it is 3-2 right now. DbF is making a comeback. You know, MbN just put up a really convincing 3-0. We thought they were just going to take it like that, and DbF says no, and they've really just been augmenting their strat, whatever they're waiting to see. Now you see a 3-boom from DbF. Just like that.
Yeah.
Prospect needs to be careful. He has
Look at
right
that.
next to him.
You see Prospect is sitting back now. Oh, no. Prospect will not let his past failures get to him right now. Oh, getting down with boom shot out.
Oh, Jay getting a huge 1v1 on Sealand. Oh, Zash needs to watch out. There we go.
Oh, man. Great save by Nick Merckx from the mid. Great Prospect, Nick Merckx. Air not really in a great position to be 1v1ing. Should have pulled back a while ago with Prospect at boom.
Yeah, Prospect just holding down the L
basically
triggers.
Getting 2 free kills.
Jay went in. That was
man.
Jay's round right there. He killed Sealand, was able to protect Prospect, and then just went in on the last guy.
What did Jay do? Three kills at boom shot, basically the playmaker, the haymaker of of MbN right now. Just looking good all together. Good job, guys. Good game. Okay, so I know, guys, in the stream that you usually see XE King, but for spawn purposes and who has Cog, Locust, this and that disadvantages, we're going to run another execution right now. We're going to run execution on Hotel as our second map.
Yeah, and
down Dry Dock, King of the Hill.
People in the stream, if there's lag for you, it has to be your connection. It's not mine. I'm looking at it right now. It's fine. Just close out of your internet browsers. Do whatever you got to do. The bitrate is not that high. In other words, if you have anything over like a 2.2 download, I think you should be able to connect fine to this stream.
Anything over a 2.2? Wow, that's
because the bitrate is around a 2.2 or like a 2200, I mean, which is 2.2 megabytes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if other people don't have lag and you do, then that would be your connection.
Or you're just running a bad version of Windows.
Well, I have a higher bit rate. In other words, I use more of my connection than most other streamers because I'm actually not hosting the stream.
Oh, right. Okay, so I think we can get this underway if you just go on spectate.
Okay, there we go.
And looks like we're all set. Both teams seem to be ready. They just want to get this next match underway, right?
Yeah. Do we have any predictions from the chat? MbN or DbF? I mean, I don't know. DbF's been coming out hot, but you did see MbN. You know, they took that convincingly.
Yeah, Hectic, I think MbN is kind of wary of what DbF can do. They did come back really quickly to make it a 4-2. I mean, Sealand was taking out Prospect at Boom pretty easily. He was 0 for 2 for a second until he came back the third round, so.
Yeah, alright,
They know they're capable.
Wow, a lot of MbNs. A lot of MbNs.
Righty.
MbN is in a whole other class. Wow, alright, so I think it's safe to say if DbF wins this would be considered an upset.
It looks like mirror strats being run, 3 inside from both teams, 1 outside to fight on stairs.
Yep. Oh, and Sealand's gonna take these instants immediately. Jay's gonna have some problems getting in here. Needs to be careful against Sealand.
Oh man, those instants were a huge leverage, and now Jay just gave it to them. Sealand pushing up a little heavy right now. Usual Sealand.
Alright.
Staying with the Lancer, actually taking a 1v against Jack.
And now we have Nick Merckx just getting angles with his teammate. Sealand getting a huge kill though. Now 4v2.
Bad. Kind of a bad spot for Shane and Nick.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they can get out very easily unless they get at least one kill on the left.
Shane, who's known for his power weapon play, if he can get a bow, maybe two, they could completely turn this game around. But he just misses 2 bows. This is not good. Oh, he's just trying to make it happen.
But who is that on the right? Before Disaster could have came up, you know, Shane and Nick could have made a play towards the right side. There was 3 COG warriors on the left. They had, you know, they had an advantage on the right side. They could have had a 2v1, but I guess, you know, things happen too fast. Maybe they're playing too fast as they are right now.
Alright, so now we have a boom round coming up. Yeah, okay, so we have a 4 boom from COG. That's DbF. DbF is doing a 4 boom. You can expect them to be very aggressive here. Nick needs to be very careful, so does Prospect. Oh.
You know, yeah, DbF's going to be really aggressive here since they're giving Jack free nades, and that's basically top control right there.
Yeah, the ceiling goes down, and the nades come up. Manuel gets a kill on Jack, though.
The nades are gone. Nades are gone thanks to Manuel. Oh man, Jay is just shitting all over Manuel right now. No more nades for them.
Jay going down. Oh my god, yo, Disaster getting a huge kill on Jay Mercs right there.
Is that Nick with the boom shot I see? Oh, expect some plays. Expect some plays. Yep. Nick has the boom shot, ladies and gentlemen, and he's at bottom stairs. Looks like Shane and Nick will take inside right now. Oh no.
And you know,
they're swapping.
I've heard Nick and Shane both talk about how much chemistry they have because you know they came up in the Gears community together.
It's ridiculous. They're like brothers. They're basically brothers in this game. They're brothers in arms, and we're expecting big plays from them right now.
But we also have Disaster and Air who've actually gone to tournaments together. They also have chemistry. Maybe not on the same level, but I mean, you know, they're definitely the underdogs of the tournament, so you have to give them a little props.
Yeah, you know, the chemistry is there. The experience might just be that you know, that dodging difference that may separate them. But
man.
Oh no, looks like they just gave Shane snipe.
Yeah, this is
not a very good idea.
This is not good.
I mean, it's called the Hurricane for a reason.
Yeah.
So. Good power weapon plays make Shane an all-star on any team. So.
Now, although Shane has a snipe, they need to start working together. You can see, you know, Shane's just trying to get a headshot here. It looks like they're both in their own kind of little world. They need to form up and they need to make a play.
Honestly, they have a better chance of pushing Shane, but Shane can just as easily rotate back while Nick gets the flank with the boom, and then they'll be trapped. Yep. You know, they do have to be aware. They have no power weapon control. DbF has no power weapons on the map right now. They need to be aware.
Like right now, right? Nick could totally, you know, they could totally make plays at boom. They could totally try and take this. They have everything on the map right now, and they'd also get boom control if they tried to push this guy out.
You know, I assume that Shane is waiting for nades to maybe make a triple power weapon play, and there it is. There's the nade. Shane's gonna grab them, probably make a play towards the inside. Ooh,
maybe not. Maybe not. You know, you know, Nick could even bait just a little bit for Prospect, try and, you know, give Shane a headshot, anything. Ooh. But yo, now Nick has nades and the boom shot. Definitely the big player on the board right now.
Most definitely, and you can tell Disaster and Air are somewhat afraid to make any type of moves because, you know, with these two power weapon masters on the field, like, there's not much they can do.
And now is the time for Nick to push. Oh, he has 4 booms.
Oh, what did I tell you? Don't give Shane the snipe, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to win a round, please don't give Shane the snipe. You will lose.
And Nick with the
great boom shot.
You know, I was expecting a little more plays. You know, I was expecting Nick to push up, maybe bait for Shane, then you know Nick get the booms.
You know, ultimately the COG were just at a disadvantage so much that
what are you gonna do?
No power weapons.
What are you gonna do when Shane gets the snipe? You know?
Nothing. Alrighty, let's hop on board with Shane actually. If you want.
Alright, I'm down.
Looks like he's gonna play aggressive H right now. Gonna take that 1v.
Needs to be careful. He might get pinched right here. Oh, but Disaster gets stunned. Shane should be able to win this. There it is. Jay taking out Sealand. Wow, everyone taking it. You know, Jack taking out Air. Just wow, a lot of people just winning their fights. Manuel getting taken out by Jay, and that's it.
It's as if the COG team walked into a volley of just shotgun Lancer bullets. They just walked into it, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't even make an attempt to toss any smoke.
You know, Jay won his 1v1, Prospect won his, Jack pushed one guy, and, you know, Manuel was the last one alive.
Really quick.
I'll hop on board with someone from DbF. We've been seeing a lot of MbN. Oh, Sealand going down. This is not good.
Going down. Manuel's still on a 1v with Jack right now.
Oh, if Disaster can get this down, he does. This could be huge. But Sealand goes down again. Oh, Jay cannot get up yet. Disaster knows this, and he's going to push in. But, he gets Lancer down.
Oh, man. You know, that nade... Oh, man, that nade was pretty good.
Yeah,
There's
there's the
just
4.
Can't do anything, getting crossed out.
There it is. You know,
that nade by Jack was great, man. It was right in between two people. I mean, it saved them precious time from cleaning up kills.
And
it really helped.
A little bit of that is just Sealand kind of got stuck right there. I think that round might have actually been different, like came out differently if Sealand didn't blow up his smoke and go down.
No, yeah, that definitely went differently.
So now we have a 4
looks like the Cog are running 4 inside.
4 inside from DbF,
right
and they should be able to completely overpower this MbN squad if they run this properly. Shane goes down, Jack needs to be careful, and there it is.
Double teamed. There's the 4v2, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Merckx pulling out of Torque early, needs to get a direct flank. Surprised by Disaster. Not much Nick can do in a 2v1 like that.
Yeah, Jay really has no
Jay's
hope
gonna
right
try
now.
to make maneuverability at H. He's gonna get mantled. Ooh, Jay.
There it is.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, DbF's you're showing a little bit more life now. I mean, the last. Oh, hold on 1 second. Here, I need to fix the map count. I think.
You know, DbF has been showing us like you can't tread all over us just because you're MbN. You know, just because you guys are. But you've been to events. You can't walk all over us.
Yep. Alright, Shane's just gonna put some shots into this boom.
Looks like they're actually playing 2 nades right now. The Locusts are losing control of boom very slowly. Oh man. Nick going for the pickup on boom. Oh, very reckless. Nick's just gonna get crossed down by Sealand right there.
Yep.
Straight Lancer. Air's gonna clean that kill
Prospect
up.
needs to be very careful. Nick is down. Oh, but he just gets trucked by Disaster. Disaster just getting the cleanup on Nick.
When you give Sealand the open Lancer,
oh wow,
pushed by Jack. Open. Oh,
with the no, Sealand gives him the head shake.
When you give Sealand stairs like that, it's just not smart. You give Sealand just basically a free kill every time with that Lancer.
Yep. And now it's tied up 3-3, just like that. DbF is back in this game. This could go either way.
They're back.
Oh, but we do see a 4 inside from DbF. MbN is not a... Oh, they need to be careful. Who's ever on stairs outside needs to call that out.
Yeah, man. Why? You know what their DbF is thinking? Why fuck with success? You know, we just ran the strat. We just won. Why fuck with success?
Why change something that's
Sealand
broken?
Going down, though. Exactly. Or, well, that's working. Looks like Locusts are actually going to take over.
Oh, wow. Jay with the huge insane.
Double. Clearing out Torque Bow, making Disaster flank around to H and be separated from his teammate. Very smart incent.
You know,
Disaster, there's not much he can do. No.
You know, I just want to point out. You know, they sent 2 of their members up to Snipe, or was it Torque? I think it's Torque. Yeah, Torque. But they sent 2 members of their team up to Torque, which I don't think they did last time they ran a 4 inside. So.
No, they didn't. What they did was they ran 1 downstairs to Piano, and this time Sealand, with that second person, Sealand, they just focus fired him. They just focus fired him. He went down, leaving Manuel to push by himself and just, walking target. Manuel is by himself. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, but the fact that they did 2 going to Torque, I mean, that really makes it easy. Like MbN really didn't have to do anything. They weren't getting pushed in the middle. J Merckx could really just easily come in. Like if TG DbF, if they came in through the middle instead of through Torque Bow and they pushed like 3 through the middle and then had 1 at Torque, that might have actually went better in their favor, but unfortunately, they got taken out. Jay hit a beautiful ensign, and it was a wrap.
Yeah, you see, that was actually the playmaker. Letting J Merckx get incense, running 4 inside was smart, but I think they tried to switch it up a little too much. They sent 2 Torque Bow instead of 1 Piano to get the flank, and Sealand take the pressure off them while somebody gets a flank from Piano. They didn't do that. They didn't replicate the success.
Now,
and to be successful, you have to know what you did.
Now, should we even bother trying to ask either of these teams for a listening? I want to. I'd love to do a listening.
Yeah, do it. Why not? Why not?
All right, let's go to game chat.
Let's head to game chat.
Yo.
Yo.
Can we get a listening?
Por favor.
Don't care who it is.
Preferably Sealand.
Alright, here they're not.
I know the stream is rooting for Sealand.
Yo, what you want?
Can we get a listen in by any chance?
We really don't want to do it, to be honest, like now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Alright.
Is that right?
That's fine. It's all good, man.
What about a later one if you guys are like up or something?
Yeah, maybe next map if we win this one, but otherwise
Okay.
no, we really don't.
Alright.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Message Sealander right
I'll
now.
see you back in party, heck.
Well, I'm gonna message DbF right now. Hold on.
Oh, they're in the.
We don't want to listen.
Nope. All right, got it.
Okay.
Understood.
Would you, Sealan, would you be down for listening if you guys are up maps or something? I think.
Yep. All right. Well, there it is, guys. You know, makes sense. No listen-ins. Maybe later on. Probably not. You know, in the beginning of this tournament, everyone's like, "Yeah, let's do a listen-in. Woo, we're ready." And now it's like, nah, not at all. Nothing.
So you see, streamers, we actually are hated by the community. Like nobody wants to give us a listen-in because
again,
we're just random.
yeah,
you know?
it's a privilege, not a requirement.
Oh man, Hectic, you're not spectating, Hectic. Oh, this was bound to happen sooner or later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, you know what's funny? We actually haven't had a match.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, you know, it's actually funny. Me and Hectic have not had a match together where he is not spectating.
Yeah, that's a first.
It's been all
yeah,
seamless.
we've been
It's all seamless. That's
that perfect
I'm
record.
pointing that out. Yeah.
I just want to give a few
Work
shout
well
outs
together.
real quick. Thank you Typographic for retweeting Famosity, Disaster, VM, CMXC, and then Emily. Thank you. Those are the latest retweets. Get a shout out if you retweet the stream, of course.
Cut him out.
Yeah,
Thank
MbN
you,
really
Hectic.
just taking this home. Oh, thank you, Ghostface.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm starting it up now. We're taking bets in the stream, guys. Taking bets. Anyone.
Yeah, is there anyone that you guys want to see?
$5
Oh, you know who I
MbN?
want to see? I want to see Jack, man. I want to see Jack on this opening. Actually, no, I think he grabs Ink.
Yo, yeah. Well, it depends. You know, they usually run the back left, but with connection on COG side, usually the back left is like the worst connection. So yeah. Maybe Jack is gonna grab Ink.
Yeah, that is true. They probably do it by spawns. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, usually I wouldn't run my first guy grabbing Ink.
And last shout out for this until we get into the match. Cameron Costigan.
My expectation.
Thank you. The retweet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, we're good though.
Okay, my expectation is that MbN's gonna run a 3-1. They're gonna run one shot. Ooh, actually they're running a 2-2. 2 torque bow, one's going Ink, and one's gonna go 1 shot.
Alright, and then you see a 3-1 shot. Oh, Jack needs to be very careful. He's about to get collapsed.
4 1 shot from the local. 4 1 shot.
Jack needs to be careful.
That's been playing really reckless against Nick Merckx, trying to take a 1v when he should be crossing for his team right now. Ooh, Manuel securing back banner. Very initial start. Very good initial start to this play right now.
Alright, DbF takes control, but we do see, I think that's 2 members of MbN spawn up at the Tiki.
Oh no, oh man, that choke smoke just gave Manuel a free kill for Jack, man. He stunned himself, Jack capitalized on it, and boom, right there, knocked him out for 10 seconds.
Wow, Jay
Nice
just
torque
hitting
by
that
Jay.
long-range bow, man. Jay's been going in this match. I mean, I've really noticed it, too.
It's all of them. Oh man, Prospect getting that 1v on Sealand, winning. Prospect should stay behind the line
just
so they can't
dominating Nick.
spawn there, rather.
Hold up, we're not done yet.
You know, we've seen a lot of power weapon plays by MbN. They've committed to, as a team. You know, they're all together. The chemistry's there. They're just like 100% there.
Yeah,
you know?
they really are.
They
really are. Oh, and they need to get ready though. DbF's gonna come in strong on this hill. Here it is. Disaster got split up from his group though. There it is. Jay taking out air.
Disaster is set up in a bad spot right now. It looks like the COG are going to recap this hill and probably push across through torque.
And here we go. I mean, just holding down the hill.
Torque control.
You know, if I was in DbF's shoes right now, I would really be trying just to get a map control, you know? Okay, like the whole MbN squad is set up on this hill, but they're not set up for anything else, so... Oh, wow.
No, of course.
It
looks like they have map control. I mean, as soon as you grab that first hill, send one person to torque, just so they can spawn.
Definitely.
That's what you have to do every time.
Alright, so Jay's gonna hold this one shot down. Yeah, there you go. He finally drops it. MbN, you can see them. They're just kind of spreading out. Oh, now they're beginning to push Tiki. This is a really hard push. There's only 2 members of DbF here. Oh,
Looks like Jack was
they're holding it down.
a tad bit too late. Ooh,
Disaster
yeah,
in the
Disaster
air,
in the
holding
air,
down a
really
3v2.
complimenting each other right now. Disaster holding the right hand. Will Jack push it? Jack getting the 2v1. Oh man. Oh man, not a good look
Jack
for
just
Disaster right
saving
now. Very,
that.
very clean. And you know, Jack's on a UK host. It's not like he has connection over them.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's just straight outplaying them. Nick Merck's probably going for that head trailer. Gonna get cut off by Aaron Sealand.
And you can see,
great nade by Nick.
and you can see, DbF is just trying to get in this back spawn so they can get a little bit of leverage to get this hill push going. Yeah, there.
Nick knows that he's gonna get down. He takes
the.
Oh man, he took the nade out just so that he'd get down, get a kill, but it didn't work like that.
Oh, Prospect getting a nice kill on Sealand. DbF is gonna start to grab this hill.
It seems as though every time MbN wants to make a power play towards the it seems that DbF catches one of them off guard and just catches the last person to arrive there really late, and it's usually Jack.
Oh, and Manuel's actually on middle bridge with 2 members of DbF. They just completely left the hill. You know, really, there's no reason for MbN to be fighting that. They could have honestly pushed the hill for the last few seconds there.
You know, I have some qualms about what Manuel is playing like right now. Why would Manuel just straight up push Prospect's left-hand Lancer like that? I understand Sealand was, you know, Lancering from him, but Sealand was all the way on mid.
Yeah.
Man. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Alright, so, you know, it's going back and forth. It looks like MbN is showing a little bit more dominance. I'd say it's swinging in their favor just a little bit. You see them having a little bit more map control, a little bit, stronger on the pushes, but...
Oh, man. Disrespected by Prospect. Manuel just getting utterly disrespected on that by Prospect. Shane just going back down to cap the red banner and staying there.
Yeah, Nick timing out Sealand. He's being in a great spot to hold down this blue box. He's gonna force the other team to go to Torquebo. The only way to push this hill is to go to Torquebo.
Oh my god, it's through Torque. Yeah, you'd have to push through the ramp, man.
You look at this overhead. Jay is the push right now. They have to push across middle, or it looks like they might be pushing through mid. Pushing through middle. Also down low. I think we saw a player going for the nades.
You know, Nick Merckx is actually a free man right now. He has no commitments right now. He's not even in the spot that he's supposed to be at. His primary spot would be at Blue Crate, but right now the Locusts are just getting slain so fast that he doesn't have to stay there. Look, he's rotating back now.
Yeah, and you can see
the
whole DbF squad finally spawned at one shot. Nick doing a good job of rotating down, making sure he's in a good spot. Oh yeah, and that Lancer is gonna hold DbF back.
Yeah, you know, that double Lancer from Nick and Prospect will just stop them in their tracks from pushing down towards Blue Crate. The Locusts need to move towards mid-bridge, man. There's no hope for them right now. Get a power weapon, Locust. You know, you have one shot, you have frags on the map, you have
If Nick can stay alive, he's going to be in a great spot. All he needs to do is back up to this blue box, and he can hold it down for his team. DbF going down. Sealand is in an awful spot right now. He needs to get out of here.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. It looks like Nick is not even going to get the cap till Sealand is down. Very smart move on Nick's part. They have 70 points. They can wait.
I actually think Nick is out of Lancer ammo because he's using his pistol right now, which you normally don't see. You normally always see him using a Lancer. It just shows that I don't even think he's died yet. Has he died yet?
He hasn't died yet.
Oh, wow. And Jack, you know what? I'm going to get on board with Jack because he actually is going in right now. He has 12 kills, so... Actually, he's lagging too.
Look at this.
I mean,
look at this. The members of MbN are basically giving up control of Blue Crate just to clear out DbF air. Off of Blue Crate stairs. Very reckless. They're just dominating so hard right now. They don't give.
I'd like to point out that Jack is actually lagging too while this domination train is moving forward here.
Oh, of course. Jack is from the UK. He's more than 3,000 miles away, and I live in New York. That's going to be really hard.
But he is probably used to lag though. Like when you play on lag enough, you eventually get used to it. So.
Of course. I know a buddy. You know Franchise.
Yeah.
Franchise plays on lag all the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't complain.
Oh, so Jack, he's trying to stay alive. Oh, but he does get taken out through that top crate. And MbN is going to start to push for the next hill.
Jack is going to... Oh, Jack can't tap up. Losing nades right now. Looks like DbF has full control of Torque. Nick Merckx making a weird move to pick up nades from Jack's dead body. Maybe trying to make some plays on mid?
No, this will be good because he's going to be able to push. If he's ever behind him, use this nade to his advantage.
Actually, that was very smart because what Shane had is a 15-second spawn. Nick Merckx took the nade in that meantime, and Jack took the ink, giving them power up and control over the map.
Oh, it was a smoke, you mean? You mean a smoke he took? He took Jack's smoke?
Oh, yeah. Jack's smoke and or frag. I wasn't sure, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like Jack and Nick are making plays on Torque right now. Not
and that it's not able to. Yeah, it just can't make it come through. I don't think Nick really used those smokes the best of his. Did he even use them?
No,
Nick didn't use them. Okay.
You know, at the angle they're at, they can only see one guy. They can't see the guy on the left unless they try to go for the mantle kick. And Air is just putting down a mean lane on both of them.
Jack and Nick honestly can't even do anything yet because the rest, you know, MbN is really not in a place to push this. We do have one person that spawns at one shot. Who is this? Prospect. This is gonna be the catalyst. Oh, but there's only 10 seconds left on the hill.
Oh, that next.
But it's on middle.
Mid bridge. This is gonna be a whammy.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a huge. Oh my God. Honestly, to cap this hill, you need to either take care of one shot or Torque, depending on where they last spawned. And it looks like they're gonna spawn at Torque if they don't hold that. Jack needs to grab that kill. Yes.
And MbN is slowly just taking control of this hill and all the spots that they need to lock this down.
Yeah, like I said, Jack rotated over to Torque, man. Very smart move. Not letting the Locust spawn. Probably allowing them to spawn.
We have one player. Disaster is actually flanking right now. This is what they need to do. If Disaster can get Jack, this would be huge. Oh, but he trades!
Oh. Very, very sad day for Disaster.
Wow.
When you get the trade
and that, you know,
3,000
that actually could have been the comeback kill right there if he would have been able to get Jack and just open up that hill a little bit. Oh,
yeah, I mean,
there it is.
A lot of people don't think of it. Disaster could have simply mantle kicked him while he was sliding into cover, you know? Some people just don't think of it at the moment.
Yeah. Alright, MbN up 3-0 right now, man. Oh my God, they're about to take this home 4-0.
Great performance by both teams, though. It's not like MbN.
It really is. It's been a battle.
Really hanging in
it's really been a battle. I think, honestly,
Oh, we're running trenches. King of the Hill. I'm sorry.
Trenches. Okay. One thing I do want to point out is that this is a best of 7. This is a best of 7. The one thing I do want to point out, though, is that DbF has been a very Lancer-heavy team, and it really seems like MbN has been kind of using that same type of style, but doing it better. You know, they've been capitalizing on all their shotgun fights, making sure any 1v1 is followed up by support, making sure, you know, any...
Yeah, you know, it never feels like MbN never has a... feels like MbN never has a 1v1.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're always backed up. It's like, hey, look at me really quickly, cross this guy. Even for like 2 seconds, they hit their shots, yeah, and then they go down. That's the 1v.
A little talk in the chat about the Get Bronco montages, man. Those were so cool.
Does Vanilla still play this game? I don't even think so.
Alright, but yeah, yo, those Get Bronco montages, man, those things were, like, especially when no one was really making montages at the time, and those were coming out, those were always just so much fun to watch. And there was so much hype behind that team, too. I mean, you remember that? You know, they kind of, like, they were just that underdog team for such a long time.
Okay. So now DbF is going to get cogged. It was a huge dispute at the beginning of the match for any of the viewers that didn't know why we're running 2 kings in back-to-back. Because if the cycle was left as is, one team would get cogged every King of the Hill if it persisted. And it did.
Yeah, that's why we're switching up the cycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
When both teams are, when both teams were like, you're like, okay, well, this cycle actually doesn't make sense. You know, it just makes sense to... Right, it's reasonable to say, okay, well, you know, if both teams agree on it, then it's more than doable for us just to switch up the cycle so it makes sense for everybody.
Exactly. We only want to play a fair tournament, you know, not one-sided. So.
Yeah. I mean, MbN, you know, everyone decided. Everyone said, okay, well, MbN's probably gonna win this. And just like that, I mean, they're up 3-0. It has been a battle. I wouldn't count DbF out yet. They are a strong King of the Hill team that didn't really show as well on Dry Dock. But I could totally see DbF coming back. I could totally see it happening.
Well, they've played really strong. You remember how they played against Tragedy on Trenches?
Yeah,
Totally
that was crazy.
Totally dominated. Then again, Tragedy is a shoddy strong team. I mean, MbN does have their roots, you know? They come from seeds, like...
Yeah, MbN is a squad that has great skill behind it, but they know they're so tight, like, they're so tight in their setups. You know, they're very Lancer heavy, they're very aggressive, they know when to push, they know when not to push. Just overall a great team.
Let's hope we see some more, great... You know, professional plays. By
is there anyone that wants to see, you know, any type of player that you guys want to see, you know, post it up. We'll make sure we get it going. You know, we'll spectate for you guys. I personally want to watch Sealand right off the bat. Dude's always fun to watch.
It actually, yeah. Let's spectate Sealand. Just saying that both teams are mirrored right now. 1v1 downstairs. I'm gonna zoom in on them. Nick Merckx versus Manuel. Looks like it. Nick Merckx does manage to get outside and. Manuel gets the 1v. Manuel has the top control, giving DbF a stranglehold now. Yeah,
and MbN just doing big things right here. Able to completely take out this DbF squad and just lock it down. Prospect does go down though. Oh, and DbF and Aaron Sealand just able to really strong Lancer and teamfire on their half.
Yeah, great move by Jack and Prospect to stand up and actually look at the guy lancering them. Many teams don't figure this out, but you know, it might just be better if both of you stand in the hill and lancer the guy shooting at you than to dodge around in the hill like a moron, you know?
So I saw a lot of people that wanted to see Jack. Hop on board with him here. And again, you know, this hill is much more about map control than it is about anything. So it's not so much about, you know, getting the most time, it's just about controlling the map. And no team really has control at the moment. You know, you see DbF, they're still pushed in here.
You know, DbF could have had top control if Manuel stayed up there, but he made a reckless decision to move down towards nades and not stay in his spot just because his teammates were dead. You know, in times of man down, you can't panic. You have to stay cool, you have to have cold blood and just, you know, fall back and for your teammates to spawn.
Exactly. So you're gonna see, yeah, you're gonna see MbN probably try and take over this barbed wire just in case the hill, and the hill is here, so they're gonna take this over, and this cap is just going to be underway. Like you can see. Sorry, what?
Oh my gosh. Go on, I think. I was just going to say how Disaster got utterly humiliated by Nick Merckx down there, but go on.
But as you can see, you know, this first hill, it wasn't so much about the points. You know, now MbN can really start to get a lot of time on the board because they had map control. They were able to push DbF out of this up top area.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, usually stalemate because of round, but MbN was able to get the cleanup on DbF and definitely take the lead with that first hill. First hill's not always a guaranteed lead unless you can, you know, create a stranglehold on the map.
Yeah. Oh my god, if Air chokes this, oh my god! Prospect rolls and gets the nastiest kill, but Disaster finally cleaning him up.
I think that's payback for what Manuel did to Atmo earlier today. Definitely payback to DbF.
Alright, and Disaster's just gonna try and hold this down. DbF finally securing some control here, finally getting on the board, to be honest. Oh, but you do see MbN. They got Nick Merckx is on the flank here. Disaster needs to be careful about where he positions himself.
Ooh, Jay almost taking a 2v1? Question mark? Not sure of his flank.
Yeah, Disaster just.
I'm watching this. Jay may turn around and get a 2v1. Oh my god, Jay just outplayed Manuel to the fullest extent that Gears of War 3 would allow him to. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Alright, and you know, this hill, I don't know why people are still focusing on this hill. There's only 10 seconds left. There really should be a lot more rotation. Yeah, see, the hill's down low.
No clue. You know, maybe Shane's just getting kill hungry. Disaster's just staying there. No clue why. He does, you know, I've seen him play trenches a lot, and he does tend to stay at hills longer than he should be. He should be rotating with the rest of his teammates.
Right, but MbN is finally making some plays down here. It's getting kind of chaotic. Jay needs to be careful. He's about to go down. Jack is in this hill, though. Is he still here? He's still...
Jay put down some well-needed cross. Some greatly needed cross right there. Even though he sacrificed his own life, he put down some cross that Manuel could not, you know, cross. Nick Merckx or who's that in the back?
Jack is just holding it down right now. Reaction. He's just doing whatever he can to stay alive. The crosses are really strong.
Jack is going to need to take down Sealand or else his teammates are in big trouble. Sealand has had a great flank by Nick Merckx. Oh my god.
There it is. Oh, Jack going huge if he can get this last kill.
Oh, Jack is stunned. Oh, Jack running up, running back down. Oh my god, J-Merckx getting the crossfire on these guys. Sealand walking into J-Merck's shot. Sealand trading with Jack, leaving a 1v1 with Jack and Air downstairs right now.
Oh, Air versus Jack. My money's on Jack.
Jack missing on Mantle, still getting the 1v on Air. Clutch player. Clutch player to the max
missing
right now.
another
Oh my
Mantle.
God. Great moves by Apex Reaction.
Can't even get manual.
Oh, man.
Alright, and DbF is finally going to secure this hill.
Yeah, it looks like both types of... oh my God, it looks like both teams are just playing for the spawns right now.
Oh, and you're seeing Aaron Disaster get a flank on MbN. Nick is trying to run away, but also DbF is getting flanked again.
It's as though every team is just spawning and flanking. That's what it is.
There's like two different flanks going on right now.
Twitch.tv/hectic ultimate flank strats. Prospect taking out Disaster. Oh my God. Nick Merckx just going oh no, Nick Merckx getting embarrassed by Air.
Man, and you know, there's really no reason to be at this hill. Prospect's holding it down. They're trying to make sure that DbF... oh wow, no, DbF isn't even here anymore. DbF was long gone. The Shane a little slow on the draw, actually no, this is a great spot for Shane to be. He can walk down this hill, make sure that no one gets pushed from the bottom.
Yeah. Exactly, if I was Shane, I would not go up top as many amateur players do. If you go up top, you're trapping yourself from...
yeah, and it takes such a long time to rotate, too, like...
exactly. You have to go all the way down the ramp, go down to the hole, it's that.
Wow.
Jack taking a 2v1 in the hill! Oh my God. Jack is cementing his place as an Apex member right now. King of 1v1s on Mercy, huh? He's just flying around with a shotgun.
Air, a little bit of revenge for that 1v1 down low.
Forget about what I just said, ladies and gentlemen. It can go either way now.
Alright, and we're seeing MbN, they're trying to push up here. It's kind of a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Prospect kind of chasing a 2v1, but Nick Merckx getting flanked by Sealand. Oh my God, Shane ultimately getting flanked and killed by Sealand. Great flank, Sealand. Sealand trying to get out of the hill. Smart move. Oh no, Sealand getting down
at
bar.
This is not good.
Can Air get the pickup? No.
Incoming smoke.
Alright, MbN needs to hold this hill from the whole DbF squad while the rest of their teammates flank.
Oh God, Jay in the hill right now against Air. Will Jay hold it down? Air getting the break? Question mark? No.
Yep.
Air missing the break by just a foot.
Incoming smoke.
Alright, and Jay's gonna try and hold this hill. DbF's trying to make a play down low, trying to wrap around this hill a little bit. There's a lot of play for in the last 20 seconds of the hill. People are really slow on rotations. DbF and MbN. And now
it seems as though both teams are capitalizing on the spawns first, so they can just cap the hill later.
Yeah. Alright, and you're gonna see MbN try and push in here. It looks like him, J-Merckx and Prospect. A little bit of Lancer fire. They're about to go in. Jay takes out a shotgun. Wow, Nick just dominating in the hill.
The Sealand has a clear Lancer, but oh, Sealand upset against Nick Merckx and the update on Shane. Oh my God.
Oh, Manual and Air need to be careful. Jay is holding such a strong Lancer, full reading 2 members of DbF. And this is going to be a hard push to make. Manual is stunned and need to be careful. Jack is right here. Jack has no fear.
Jack is getting real reckless. No fear in Jack's heart. No fear. Oh my God. Jack getting a down on Air. No.
Wow.
Nick Merckx coming up. That was so well timed by MbN. So well timed. Oh my God.
Prospects and trying.
Disaster is crazy to push.
Yeah, but he somehow gets out of that without getting down.
You know, that's all that matters, staying alive and just keeping the tension off your teammates. So that
Alright, now DbF is making a smart move. They're actually rotating out of this hill, but one member of MbN is spawned. We are way over here at Jet. Jack is the last one alive. Not the last one alive, but he's separated from his team,
perfect. That was a perfect execution play by DbF, man. They capitalized on that 3v1 and they got the...
And they finally rotated, before 20 seconds.
Oh man, Manual just getting triple Lancer. Not a good idea to stay there. Jack going down. Will the Locust cap this?
Yeah, and Air's just trying to hold this down right now. The Locust team is about to take this. DbF needs this hill. Jack's pushing it, but he gets Lancer down. That's stopping power, man.
Oh man, yo, DbF can come back easily. DbF can come back easily. King of the Hill is all about comebacks. All about comebacks. 3 points.
If they could get this hill, if they could completely solidify this hill and then the next one, this would be huge. They could actually take this if they hold this right.
at one of the barbs, so that should give DbF more than enough time to send 2 of their players there and split their resources.
Well, I'll top it on board with MbN. Here we go. Prospect and Nick finally getting some kills on the board here. And, there it is, the hill break. They might actually cap this hill, and this is going to be a wrap.
You know, there's not much that Sealand could have done. Nick Merckx taking the outside like that just pushed him out, and Jack getting the cleanup kill on him. There's no way. Sealand was the last hope for that hill, and that was it.
DbF almost able to hold that hill, but,
ooh.
Uh-oh.
And a great last-ditch effort by DbF.
Oh, yeah, man, Error already quit. Error already quit.
Error. Not a good look on DbF, but
there it is.
good game, nonetheless.
MbN, what was that? Is this 4-0? Was that a 4-0?
4-0.
Wow, MbN 4-0 in DbF.